Hello everyone, this is Rush Recap. Today I'll be explaining a movie called Bad Sister. Spoilers ahead. The story begins with a young man named Jason Brady, who is playing his guitar in his room. Jason is a vlogger and also a musician. After the school holidays, he and his sister Zoe are sent to a Catholic boarding school. They are greeted by the headmistress, Sister Rebecca. Meanwhile, another nun named Sister Sophia is watching Jason and his family from the office. When Rebecca returns, she reminds Sophia that nuns must follow the rules, and one of them is that makeup is not allowed. She hands Sophia a tissue and tells her to wipe it off immediately. After a short talk, Rebecca shows Sophia around the school. During this, Sophia meets Jason, and we learn that she will be his new homeroom teacher. Later, Rebecca takes Sophia to her room. Inside the room, Sophia watches Jason's music video on her laptop. She kisses the screen, which shows that she already knows Jason and has come to the school with a hidden, dangerous plan. Later that night, she sneaks into the dormitory to secretly listen to Jason sing while playing his guitar. The next day in class, a student named Sarah flirts with Jason. Sarah is pretty and popular. A little later, Sister Sophia enters the classroom. She feels jealous when she sees Sarah and Jason close together, so she scolds Sarah in a strict, almost scary way. Later, Jason and Sarah talk again in the schoolyard. Sarah complains about Sophia's strange behavior. But just as Sarah and Jason share a kiss, Sophia suddenly appears, looking furious. She orders Jason to return to class and warns Sarah to stay away from him. Afterward, Sophia tells Jason to come to her room after school. At first, Jason refuses because boys aren't allowed in the rooms of female staff, especially not Nun's room. But in the end, he goes to see her. Jason noticed the door was slightly open, and when he peeked inside, he was shocked. Sister Sophia had taken off her nun's habit and was standing in bright red underwear. She had done this on purpose and pretended not to see Jason watching her. Startled, Jason quickly ran away. That night, he couldn't sleep because he kept thinking about the beautiful Sister Sophia. He even imagined himself kissing her passionately. One night, Sophia sneaked into the girls' dormitory while everyone was asleep. She entered Sarah's room and secretly placed a pack of cigarettes inside her books. This was her plan to trap Sarah and get her expelled. But unexpectedly, Sister Rebecca saw Sophia in the act. Sophia quickly made up an excuse, saying she was only checking the dorm for security. Rebecca didn't question her further and left. The next day in class, Sophia asked all students to open their textbooks. When Sarah opened hers, a pack of cigarettes fell out. Everyone noticed, and Sarah was immediately taken to the headmistress's office. Crying, Sarah insisted the cigarettes weren't hers, but according to school rules, she was still punished. Sarah was suspended and had to leave the school for a while. After this, the school conducted a full inspection of all rooms. In Jason's room, they found a bottle of liquor. When it came time to punish him, Sophia stepped in and asked the staff to give him a lighter penalty. Instead of suspension, Jason was told to stay at school and help clean over the weekend. Sophia made sure of this because she wanted him to remain at school. A flashback then reveals how Sophia became obsessed with Jason. She had researched everything about him and learned that a nun named Sophia had been hired at his school. She tracked down that nun and got rid of her, taking her place. Sophia disguised herself as a nun and began visiting Jason's school on weekends. During the school cleanup sessions, Jason and Zoe joined in, and Sophia used the chance to get close to Jason and try to seduce him. That night, while Jason was asleep, Sophia entered his room and secretly turned on her phone to record. Jason sensed someone there, woke up, and was shocked to see her. Sophia moved closer and tried to convince him to do something inappropriate. Jason knew it was wrong and tried to resist, but eventually gave in to her advances. They ended up being intimate. The next morning, Jason felt guilty for what he had done with a nun. Later, when Jason was in his room, Sophia went inside and began sniffing his sweaty clothes. Zoe suddenly walked in and caught her. Sophia scolded Zoe, but Zoe told Jason everything she had seen. Angry at Zoe, Sophia later punished her by giving her low marks on a test. After school, Jason decided to confess his sins, but instead of the priest, Sophia showed up in the confession booth. She sat on his lap and behaved inappropriately again. That weekend, Jason went home and attended a party. Sarah got close to him and tried to kiss him, but Jason couldn't stop thinking about Sophia. He pushed Sarah away and left the party, carrying a liquor bottle with him. A police officer caught him outside, but Sophia suddenly appeared and handled the situation. After that, she took Jason to a hotel where she again tried to seduce him. Jason told her it was wrong, but Sophia said she wanted to be with him forever and mentioned her wealth, suggesting they could live happily in Paris. Jason realized she was unstable. Even though he slept with her again, he later got angry and told her he wanted nothing to do with her before storming out of the hotel. He sat by the roadside and called Zoe for help, but instead his father came and encouraged him to focus on his music career. Back at school, Jason was shocked to find Sophia lying unconscious on his bed. At first, he thought she had tried to kill herself by overdosing on pills. But when he gave her CPR, Sophia suddenly woke up. It was all a trick to get his sympathy and attention. Jason could no longer handle Sophia's manipulative behavior, so he threatened to report her to the priest and the headmistress. But Sophia quickly turned it around, threatening to reveal their forbidden relationship to everyone. Jason stayed silent, not wanting his father or anyone else to find out about what had happened. Soon after, while Sophia was teaching, Sister Rebecca entered the classroom and announced that Sarah's punishment was over. Sarah could now attend classes as usual. Jason and Sarah grew close again, often spending time together and showing affection. This filled Sophia with jealousy and rage. That night, she sneaked into the girls' dormitory and found Sarah in the shower. Sophia violently attacked her, leaving her badly injured. She then dropped a bar of soap on the floor to make it look like Sarah had slipped. Moments later, Zoe discovered Sarah lying on the ground and quickly called for help. Everyone believed Sarah's injuries were caused by an accident in the bathroom. Later, at the church gathering, Jason confronted Sophia and accused her of being responsible for Sarah's death. Although it was true, Sophia showed no fear. Instead, she grew angry and blackmailed Jason by showing him a video of their intimacy, warning him to stay silent. When the weekend arrived, Jason and Zoe were picked up by their parents. Sophia asked Rebecca for permission to leave for her aunt's funeral, but her real plan was to follow Jason. During dinner at a restaurant, Jason and Zoe were shocked when Sophia appeared and introduced herself to their parents. Jason's parents warmly welcomed her and even invited her to join them. Meanwhile, Sister Rebecca called the hospital about Sophia's supposed aunt, but was told there was no such patient. This made her suspicious. After dinner, Zoe encouraged Jason to open up. He finally confessed that he had been intimate with Sophia and was being blackmailed with a recording. Zoe began doubting Sophia's true identity. To uncover the truth, the siblings broke into her room and checked her computer. They discovered her real name was Laura Patterson. She had eliminated the real sister Sophia to take her place at the school and get close to Jason. At the same time, Sister Rebecca summoned Sophia to her office. She confronted her with the lies and prepared to report her to the priest. But as Rebecca turned to leave, Sophia struck her head, knocking her unconscious. Jason and Zoe went to Rebecca's office to reveal the truth, but since no one answered their knock, they left, unaware that Rebecca was unconscious inside and Sophia was hiding nearby. The siblings later confronted Sophia at the church, telling her they knew who she really was and that they would report her. Enraged, Sophia attacked them, knocking Zoe unconscious and going after Jason. Unexpectedly, Sister Rebecca appeared and pulled Sophia away. During the struggle, Jason grabbed a screwdriver from his pocket and used it to stop her. Several months later, all the students happily graduated, leaving the nightmare behind. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our next story.